What's up everybody, Matthew Monas here, and today I'm reviewing a dash cam. I've never reviewed one before on the channel, so I don't know what to expect, but it needs to meet three certain criteria. First, it needs to be easy to install. Second, the footage has to look good in case I do get into an accident, and after I install it, I need to be able to forget about it, so it's just gonna work no matter what. Rexing has sent me out their V1P dash cam. It's about $130, and I'm gonna set it up, install it, and let you guys know whether or not you should buy it. The V1P is made out of all plastic, so it's fairly light. This is a good thing because if you're ever in a serious accident and it does happen to fall from your window, it's not going to injure you. On the front is a 2.4-inch LCD screen that gets bright enough to see during the day. On the bottom you have a mode button which lets you toggle between photo or video playback modes. There's a recording button, a microphone button, and a screen on or off button. On the right you have a rear camera port, GPS module port, USB charging port, and a lens angle adjuster. This lets you raise or lower the camera for a better picture. Finally, on the left you have another lens angle adjuster which provides the same function as the one on the right. A menu button to access your settings, a reset button, a power button, and a micro SD card slot which can hold up to 128 gigabytes. Now here's the thing, I was worried about installation. I thought it'd be a pain since you need to run wires across your window to connect it to your car charger, but actually it's quite easy. The majority of cars have enough space to slip the cable in between the window and the fabric. So I just ran it around the glass, down the side, through my glove box, and into my car charger. For the rear camera, it's weatherproof, so you have the option to place it inside or outside. I kept it inside and just ran the cables inside the fabric along the upper interior. Using the dash cam is super easy. You just leave it plugged into your car charger, and every time the car turns on, your dash cam will automatically turn on with it and automatically start recording. The front cam can record in HD or full HD. I left it on full HD, but you will use up your storage space faster. For example, a 32 gigabyte micro SD card will only last you 5.5 hours compared to 10 with regular HD. Now I recommend getting at least 32 gigabytes or lowering the quality to 720p if you decide to use a smaller micro SD card. But in the event you do fill up your SD card without moving the footage, the V1P has loop recording, so after it gets full, it will start re-recording over the oldest files first. Rexing uses a G sensor with their dash cam, so if you get into an accident, it will lock the footage. This way you don't lose any of your files. There's an option to turn on or off wide dynamic range. I like to leave it on. I always want my footage to look as best as possible. Speaking of detail, the camera is able to capture a wide field of view. So everything in front of your car gets recorded. The image quality is good. I'd probably compare it to a smartphone camera from 2015. And as you can see here, during the day, the colors look good and white balance is on point. Later in the evening when the sun is coming down, it still manages to do a good job of keeping things bright and clear. The camera is able to pick up the details and writing from the passing signs. The rear camera, on the other hand, only shoots at 480p, so the resolution is not as great, but more than fine to capture a vehicle hitting you from behind. Alright, so here's my closing thoughts. As I mentioned before, I've never used a dash cam, so it needed to meet 3 points. It had to be easy to install, have good quality footage in case I do get into an accident, and 3, it would have to be something that I could set up and forget about with very little maintenance. The Rexing V1P did manage to meet all 3 of these criteria. Now, unfortunately, I've never used another dash cam before, so I can't tell you how it compares to other dash cams on the market. But for $129 and based on the 4,000 positive reviews on Amazon, the Rexing V1P seems like a great affordable option. So that wraps up my review of the Rexing V1P. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.